Hello guys, and welcome back to another Alight Motion tutorial where I am going to show you how you can create the type of motion graphics you are watching right now on your screen. We are going to start by creating the eye, then we will transform it into a line, and later on we will turn it into a graph. It doesn't really take hard work to create this type of motion graphics, and I assure you that after watching this simple tutorial, it will help expand your knowledge in creating more. Before we get started, make sure you have the Alight Motion installed on your device. Alright, let's get started. Start by creating a new project and ensure the aspect ratio is set to 16:9. Give the project whatever name you want. After creating your new projects, you will begin by adding a white background. Now add a circle shape and change the color to black. The next thing we are going to do is make the circle shape slide in from below. So add a position keyframe to the circle at this point. And add another keyframe at this point as well. Go back to the first keyframe and drag the circle all the way down until it isn't visible anymore. Now let's create this type of graph. It's time to turn it into an eye. Let's grab the pen tool, which is the vector drawing tool, and draw this type of line. Click this area to join the points together. Turn both middle points into curves. At this frame, let's add 3 keyframes to the above point. At this middle keyframe, drag the point down to the middle like this. Let's do the same for the points below. Alright. Now let's move a little bit further and add 2 more keyframes to these points. Then drag it down like this at the second keyframe. Make this type of graph, or you can copy the graph we made earlier for our circle if you want to. However, I'm just going to create a new graph for this one. Just copy this graph because we might still need it later. So let's do the same for the points below. And paste the graph we copied. Let's look at what we just did. It's going as planned. However, something is off with our animation. When the ball stops, the line appears out of nowhere. We want it to become visible in a smooth and expected way. So go to the points where the line becomes visible. Go back a little and extend the layer to these points. Now add the drawing progress effect. Then add 2 keyframes and make sure it is set to end. Go to the first keyframe and reduce it to 0. And paste the graph we copied earlier. Let's preview. Looks good this time. Now let's duplicate the circle and the line. Go to the first layer of the line and disable the stroke and enable the color. Select both the first layer of the line and the second layer of the circle shape and make them a group mask. Go to the point where the circle stops. Trim the first circle layer. Let's see how it looks. This is what we are talking about. Make sure you try this trick out after watching this video. Now let's move over to the points where the eye turns into a flat line. Duplicate the line. Select the first line and this group and group them together. Now trim these 2 layers like this. Go to this layer and remove these 2 middle points. We are going to add new points to this line. Follow my steps. Now drag the 2 points to the sides. Go to the point and add 2 keyframes. One here and the other one here. At this keyframe, drag the points up to the side and paste the curve we copied. We are trying to turn it into a square. Just follow my process. If you want to move 2 or more points at the same time, just slide your finger across the screen to highlight them and move them to any area you want. We are done with turning the line to a square. Now enable the color add, but don't remove the stroke. Change the color to dark. Let's see how it looks. This is really mind-blowing, you know. So let's grab the pen tool and draw this type of line. Disable the color and enable the stroke. Making it white. Make the end of the line look like an arrow. Still grab your pen tool and draw a rectangle. You might feel like, why don't we just use a normal rectangle shape? Well, you will see the reason why. Make sure you join all the points together. Duplicate the shape and shift it to the side a little. Making it shorter than the first one by highlighting these 2 points and dragging it down like this. Repeat the same process. Let's change the color for all of them. You can change them to any color you want. Let's start animating. We start by animating the smallest of them all. Go to the points and highlight these 2 points. Add a keyframe at this point. Move a little forward. And add another one here. Go back to the first keyframe and drag the points down like this. Paste the graph we copied last time. Here's how it looks. Repeat the same process for the rest. So we are done animating the rectangle shapes. Now we need to also animate the line that looks like an arrow. Let's add the drawing progress effect to this line and add 2 keyframes. Go to the first keyframe and reduce it to 0. Then paste the graph. Take the arrow layer to the top. Now we don't want all of them to start at the same time. We are going to just adjust them one after the other. Okay, it looks great this time. Finally, add the long shadow effect for both the eye properties and the square. You have created your motion graphics animation just on your mobile phone. So that's it for today. Man, it wasn't really easy to create this, but once you get used to it, you will be a pro at creating motion graphics. Just keep practicing. I hope you liked and subscribed so you won't miss any of my content. See you in the next one.